Hey team, so I was just sitting out here reading a book that was suggested to me by a double diamond in our company, and the book is called Grow and Recruit, or Think and Recruit Rich, or something like that. I will let you guys know exactly what the name is. I can't think of it right now, but I was just reading it, and the book is by a really world-renowned, successful former attorney who turned network marketing professional, and he was just giving some tips on how to grow a massive organization in network marketing. And he was giving tips for, that anybody in any company can use. And he was talking about duplication. And I know that is something that a lot of people have struggled with in their businesses. It's okay, I can do these things, I know how to do these things, but how do I show my team and help my team do these things? And how do I get my team into action and moving quickly? How do I grow my organization? And one of the things that he says to do is to basically stop trying to do all of this extra nonsense and follow your company's system. So what are the things that your company has put into place to help you build your organization? Okay, and that got me to thinking, what type of things have I been doing to, help you guys and to grow my team, and, what could I be doing better? And I went back to thinking about, in the beginning, when I didn't know anything, is when I had the most success in this company. And why was that? Because I was following the company's system of blitzing, using the blitz card as a tool, right? And using the party pad as the presentation. And, I was posting online, posting on social media, and that's pretty much all I was doing. I didn't have anything fancy, I hadn't made up any fancy websites or anything. I didn't know what I was talking about, so I didn't have my own presentation. I wasn't, over here like Miss Ronnie Brown and interviewing everybody or anything. I didn't know what I was talking about. I was just, excited, and I was just following the system. And I think that because I was following the system, it made it look easy to prospects. And that is one thing that he really stresses in this book, is you have to make this thing look so easy. And it really is simple, guys. We are the ones who complicate it. He said you have to make it look easy enough that from the outside looking in, a person will look at it and say, I can do that too. Okay, if you're doing this elaborate presentation and you're, standing up there and you have to memorize all this stuff, and you're using all your, fancy techniques and persuasion, and you're doing, all this extra stuff, webinars and hangouts and, opportunity calls. Listen, all that stuff is great and it works, but to a newbie, it looks like that's something that they're going to have to do as well. And if a person is new in business, they're going to think that they can't do those things. They're going to feel like it's too much. One of the most common objections that we get in this business is, I don't have time. When you're doing all those extra things, people feel like they are not going to have the time to do what you just did. So in order to have duplication in your business, and in order to first attract people and then get those people moving quickly and have other distributors join them, they're going to have to show people that this is simple enough that they can do this with the time that they have. So He says, number one, that we have to use the tools and the system that the company has laid out. What tools do we have? Blitz cards and party pads. That's all I used in the beginning, and it helped me get to diamond within 5 months. So, you know, we got to get back to the basics here. Use the things that the company provides. It's so simple. You know, blitzing, then doing the presentation, going through the party pad. Like, I literally, my first couple of wrap parties, I just read through exactly what was on the party pad, just like we're supposed to. And you know what? One of the first distributors who joined my team and promoted to Emerald within like 3 months, she told me that the reason she joined my team after she had that wrap party is because it looked easy. She saw me make that money. She saw me sit down with them in her living room and read through that party pad. And she literally said out of her mouth, oh, I could do that. So I think that we have to get back to those basics, myself included. A lot of the extra stuff that we do doesn't necessarily make us money. The things that make us money are getting loyal customers and getting distributors. And what actions lead to getting customers and distributors? Blitzing and going through the party pad, exposing the opportunity via the tools that we're given. So, you know, there are, some things that we'll be doing that are extra, as far as like opportunity calls and that kind of thing. And I want you guys to not feel like you have to do all of that extra stuff right now. Leave it to the guys who are in leadership positions, diamond and above or what have you. But for now, especially if you're new in this business, focus on blitzing. Get blitz cards. Get a party pad. That's all you need. Oh, you might want to get some of the It Works t-shirts and things like that. And if you're going to do events and that kind of thing, you'll need materials. But to expose people to the opportunity, you don't need a lot. You don't need to do all this extra stuff. Blitz someone. There are tons of videos on how to blitz. Keep it simple, just start out having a conversation with someone, or find something that works for you. Compliment somebody when you're out. Just find a way to get in there and start building some rapport with a person, and then bust out your Bliss card. Oh, by the way, I'm building a business in your area. I'd like to give you a coupon, something to that effect. And then get their contact information so you can follow back up with them. And then as far as presenting the opportunity, if you have someone who is interested, don't try to do the explaining yourself. Point them to another tool. The other tool is a party pad, which you don't have to memorize a thing. Pull out your party pad and go through the pages of exactly what it says. Or you can direct them to an opportunity call. Me, Shelly, and Marquita have done an opportunity call that has worked great for me. I've been directing all of my potential distributors to that opportunity call and have been having great success with using that. And I'm going to keep on directing people to that call because it's working, and it takes the pressure off of me, so I don't have to, sit there and do the presenting every single time. I'm pointing them to a tool. Every time you point someone to a third-party tool, it makes them feel like they can do that too. It's like, oh gosh, I don't have to remember this, or I don't have to memorize this. I can just point them somewhere else. You want prospects to feel that, because it's intimidating to a lot of people when they don't know. They don't know about the products. They don't know how the business works. They're afraid of people asking them questions. They're just afraid, because it's new to them. So you want them to feel as comfortable as possible with this, and you want them to feel like they can do this too. And by directing them to a third-party tool, right, you're showing them that that's how simple it is. Like, okay, all I have to do is point them to here. Yeah, that's all you have to do. And they'll teach their new distributors how to do that, and so on and so forth. And that creates duplication, and gets everybody into action and creates momentum in your organization. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today because I know that duplication has been lacking, and I think it's because, well, I know it's because we're not all following a simple system. There's a lot of extras, and people get overwhelmed and people get confused. And guess what? When people are confused, guess what they do? Guess what they do? Nothing. Confused people do nothing. So this will help to take, some of the confusion out of things and the overwhelm, and help take the pressure off of those new distributors. So get a party pad, get a couple of party pads, get your Bliss cards, go out there, show everybody how simple this business can be. All right, so I hope that helps you guys. I just wanted to share that. I'm going to keep reading this book, and I'm going to come back to you guys with any other tips that I get from the book. All right, bye.